Libra, to your mid-month reading for September. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, and if you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have them available. I am open all month now. I was really busy there for the end of the month and the beginning of the month, but right now, I'm not busy. So right now, if you guys are looking for a personal reading, right now is a great time. Get in there and get that reading done. You can find all of that in the description area under each and every video. Okay. If you are looking for a meditation, relaxing, or guided meditation videos, you can also check out my second channel, okay, which is a relaxing whispers meditation. It's still in the process of being built. Whether or not it gets built or not is not even the point. The point is that it's there to help you if you need that. Okay, guys, ready? That's a message for the beautiful Libra. Got the Chariot coming in with movement, progress, and action. You are in control of this situation, building over here. It does look like there has been some disappointments within the past over here. I do feel as you are moving forward on your destined path over here, you are really building strong. But in the past, it looks like you are getting past some kind of grief and disappointment over here that's been holding you back from the situation, or that has been on your mind. But it looks like it's literally on its way out. The more you continue to keep on your journey and keep going forward, beautiful things are coming towards you as you have the Magician over here. Yes, really getting past these anxieties and worries. So whatever was keeping you up at night, now Libra is on its way out of the situation. Wow. Okay, so whatever that one situation was, it's over. You do have the Knight of Wands with passion-inspired actions and new adventures on its way. You might even be feeling a little more impulsive when it comes to this situation, but it's because you're going to feel more poised and comfortable where you are. So I do like that. Yeah, it's almost like you're going from some kind of a huge disappointment to just complete comfort with the Magician coming in. And I like that because it says with the Knight of Wands, it's like you're on this new adventure. You're going to find new things coming toward you that are just going to spark your interest within the next couple of days or so. That's just going to make you say, huh, you see what I'm saying? So meditation is, is also a good guiding helper to get to that guiding light. I use meditation all the time. It does help so much. In fact, way more than I ever would have realized. Anyways, the strength, the courage, the passion. Yeah, this is where you're going to really find that strength within yourself. But you have the 8 again. So there is something that's definitely that you're manifesting over here, because 8s are manifestation. He's got the infinity sign. She has the infinity sign. And they're also wielding magic when it comes to what we can have, what we're attracting within our lives. Whether you're using law and attraction or praying or whatever it is that you're doing something that's allowing yourself to wield that magic to say, this is where I'm going. And it's going to build up this extra strength that you have. You might already be starting to feel this extra strength that you have within yourself as you continue to keep going. Something magical is happening, though. And it could have been happening since the Lion's Gate or during Leo season. Yeah, a lot of meditation over here. Make sure that you are keeping yourself into a meditative state when you do need to keep yourself poised and keep yourself out of this harmful way of thinking. Make sure you are resting, relaxing, and pulling yourself away from negative, hurtful thoughts, energies. There's a celebration and joy with harmony and marriage coming towards you. I think you have this new person coming toward you, or you know that this person is standing around you and you're trying to figure out how to get to this person. I feel for a lot of you, you want this person in within your life, but you can't figure out how to get them into your life. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm just going. That's what I see. You want to build more. It's almost like I'm building with this person, but I'm not building the way I want to be building. I'm not building the way I want it to build. I want more. That's it. I want more. But it says that you're already moving towards that situation. I feel like there's so much more though, but I still feel like there's the powerful three within yourself. I think you're working on your money. I think you're working on this love. I think you're just working on the overall well-being of yourself, really trying to wield that magic within yourself as the magician. I feel like you are the magician, Libra. I mean, if I were to say anything, I would like to put, as your energy. Your energy says I'm the chariot because I'm moving in this direction and I know where I'm going. But I also feel like if you're going to say what energy do you really possess at this time, you are the magician. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Because it's like this, I am the magician. Because I'm trying to take the action and I'm trying to manifest all these things. I'm trying to pray for all these different things to happen. Because I do feel like you do have the powerful three within yourself. Really going for what really your true heart's desire is. And whether it's love and money for, and your overall well-being, take it how it resonates. Maybe it's just love for some of you. Some of you it could be just career, but for some of you, it's both. It's like you're trying to finalize this passion within yourself with all this fire energy. But it just feels like from the past, you just feel like you're just having a hard time and the emotions are really set and you're just having a hard time really trying to get these things together. But it wasn't that. It wasn't that though, Libra. It wasn't that. It was timing. It was all about timing. The only reason it just feels like remember when things fall apart, it's making room. Let's go back to the law of attraction, even the law of assumption, because they're going to have the same laws, the laws of the universe of manifestation. What are the laws, my friends? The laws are when something goes awry, something gets taken away from me, it's so that something new can be pushed in towards me. So a lot of times we have these upsets and we have these failures and these things, so that way things can get pushed out of the way so that new things can come towards you. Or it might just feel like it's taking forever, but you also remember you have to change. It might be waiting for you to grow stronger in certain areas. It's waiting for you to gather up that strength to move forward for what it is you want. Do you see what I'm saying? If you know you're trying to better yourself, just your overall well-being, right? And then it says, okay, well, you do this, and while you're doing this, I'm bringing this person to you. It didn't mean that the universe wasn't bringing it to you. It just means that you had growth. You have expansion. Maybe you have self-awarenesses. Maybe you need to get past your 9 of swords. Maybe you have to get rid of some insecurities. So really working on self. Remember, powerful 3 in me is self as well, right? So yeah, it's like, yeah, it's working on your comforts. Okay. But you're wielding this magic now. That's what it's saying. Don't worry, you're wielding this magic now. Things are coming together. You know what? I want to use, I was using the same cards for everybody, but I'm going to use different cards for you on this one because I want to see something. Show me what's coming towards the beautiful Libra. High honor. Yeah. On that high honor road, that's that chariot. That's keeping your high honors. That's also a part of the 9 of Pentacles. It's keeping that honor going. 7. Show me again. Show me again. What is it that Libra is waiting for? What is it that the majority love? It's also about self-love, though, too. Remember, as we love ourselves, we bring in that love, and it doesn't always work like that. But in this case, it just feels like it's getting back to just kind of like the everyday kind of love situation. really working on those levers. And I'm not going to tell you guys, I'm not going to be the one that sits over here and says, if you don't love yourself, you can't make love, because that's not true. Because I've seen many people who are very insecure, who are in relationship, who find love, and that person can actually are there to help change them into a more secure person. Okay, so that doesn't always, that's not always the case. That's not always the way that works. Right? But most cases, we do know misery loves company, but that's kind of a different energy. This is more like I'm waiting and there's tension and there's despair. That's different. That's different, because this is talking about like hopelessness of this situation coming together. That is different. It's not that. It's not that. Right? It's saying I'm waiting for this love. I'm waiting for this to come towards me and nurturing this situation. And it's really waiting for that because it's coming. It's coming. And that's what it's saying. It's saying that you're on the right track to getting to where it is. It just feels like it's a long journey for a lot of you, right? To that great fortune. And I'm not going to say it's love, because the love says I have choices. I have, passions. It could be love itself of a person. It could be love of a job, whatever. But it says you have the great fortune coming towards you. Okay. And for some of you, yeah, it was just getting rid of some bad health, some unhealthy thinking, some unhealthy choices, right? Maybe nurturing certain situations. Okay. So you have sudden wealth coming out. So I do feel like for some of you, it was just maybe some unhealthy choices. But look, on the distant horizons, here it comes. It's there. That's it. This is something that's going to make you giddy and feel like a child. But it's all about, don't worry about how long it's taking, because if you're waiting for this person, here they come to court you. Ooh, loving that. So I wouldn't worry about that. So let's just get some love cards first and see what's going on in the love situation. You're waiting for love. Or maybe you're waiting for this person to get to the next phase of your love, right? Maybe you think you're running around with this person for no reason. It's been years. It's been this. It's been that. They've been doing nothing. So anyway, let's see. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. Maybe you're just trying to get through some baggage, right, before getting to what you need. Everybody's story is different. Individuality. Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. Maybe you're trying to get past someone to get to the new. Keep your flame of passion alive. It's a heartbeat of love. Settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. But I think that overall, yeah, for overall, you're waiting for that, you're waiting for that overall attraction. You're waiting for that overall, here I come. You're attracting the right person at the right time into your life. That's what you're waiting for with the window. And new adventures in love is coming. Get ready. But that's what it is. And maybe that's what it was, though, for a lot of you. Unpacking the old. Getting rid of the old, because the closure is at the bottom. So maybe you're waiting for the overall closure, right? It says not all connections are meant to be except the closure, right? For some of you, maybe you needed to just make it into a friendship, right? Let's get some cards over here and see what it says over here. Hopeless romantic, believing in fairy tales, idolizing love, constantly waiting, forever dreaming. Yeah. Yeah, it says let it go so that you can have the new come in. Look at that, DM sliding in. Yeah. Unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the waters. There it is right there. Wait for that to hit your inbox, right? Okay. So let's get over here now, guys. Beautiful. And get some money. See how your money is doing before we end this. Beautiful. You got this new love coming in, or you're going to that next level. Maybe, whatever your situation is, it looks like it is coming in. It's just been some time. Okay, if you know it's money, then it's money. For some of you, it's parenthood, slow, We got a couple of different ones manifesting. Manifesting is going to be the overall message because we said you are the what? The magician. So all the tools you need to increase your income are within your reach. Great things are coming your way soon. An opportunity may arise for you to showcase your talent. So I love that. I'm putting that there because that is the same as the magician. We do have a couple different messages here. Take what resonates for you. We have parenthood, healing your inner child can unlock the path to financial abundance. If you're looking for some kind of job and you're not sure which way to go, you know, careers like caregiver, teacher, or pediatrician focus on helping children could be a great place for you. Remember to nurture yourself as you work towards your goals. Okay. And then it says slow, you're making slow progress, but you're getting there. See, that's it right there, right? That's why it feels like that's why you're in your head. But now with the Chariot moving, remember the Chariot is the fastest card in the whole entire tarot deck. So, no matter what, now it's saying it's moving like a bat out of Hades. So what was going so slow is now rapidly coming in so fast. It's probably going to make your head spin, right? It's not, wind is blowing your hair back. I kind of like to see you guys in a Corvette, with the roof down. You're like on the freeway, the highway, and it's like wind in your hair and you're just blowing by. It's like, well, there goes Libra. Limited beliefs are blocking your abundance. You're a trailblazer, destined to pave the way for future generations. You're on the way, right? You're on the way. But that just right there, it says limiting beliefs are blocking your abundance. Be careful of that. Do not self-sabotage. Because all that's doing is, remember, time is a perception. There's no real time. Time doesn't exist. So it's a perception. That's why I can sit there and say, oh my gosh, you guys, this month is moving so fast. And you can sit there and tell me, oh my God, it's so freaking slow. I don't even see how you can say it's fast. Because it's a perception of time. The Chariot is actually moving very fast. So if you feel like you're still within the Nine of Swords at this time, as soon as you have the understanding that you're blocking, right, that you could be blocking this, that will make that Chariot go really fast, okay? No matter what, that Chariot's coming in really fast anyways. But your perception of time, it's going to be crazy because your perception of time may be slower than what the Chariot is. It happens. Take action, whatever your question is. This is telling you go for it. You got the action. So, if it's about some kind of job, because these are money cards, it's like, hey, you know what? It's time to go. Okay? It's time to go. It's time to go make that money. Right? Because here it comes. Star power, become an influencer of a company and earn fame. You're stepping into the spotlight. There it is. Because the Chariot is coming in. That's why I'm saying you might feel like things are going slow, but in seriousness, with the Chariot, everything's moving fucking fast. Okay, so in seriousness, you're standing in the spotlight. People are recognizing you. Okay, and then for others of you, you could say that was because it was moving slow, but now it's moving fast. Gift, you will discover the new talents that will lead you to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise because it's a gift from the universe. You're giving yourself a gift because of the duality and the spiritual work. Okay, you're a light worker. Don't lose your vigilance. Don't forget about the dual nature of people as well. But it's just because of the duality of everything that's going on. Remember, you went from this place of like sorrow, and now you're the magician, right? So as you're becoming the magician, you're going, no, I'm going to do this, because you're pushing away that. Because like I said, the Nine of Swords to the Five of Cups feels like it's all in the past. So I feel like for the majority of you, you've already turned around and seen the Two of Cups behind you and the Five of Cups down, right? Remember, he's crying about spilled milk, which is making him very upset, right? So if you're going to sit over here and look at what's not going on, it makes an, emotional river over here and put you into this place of insomnia. But all you have to do is turn around and realize that there's other things behind you. That just because this went wrong and went awry doesn't mean that there's not beautiful things behind you. So that's what it's pushing you towards. And like I said, some of you are being pushed towards that right now. Some of you have already figured that piece out and you're on to the next piece. Right? That's the next piece of the puzzle, because no matter what, you're still having these opportunities that are coming up with these new beginnings. It's just about how you're seeing it. It's all about perception. That's why general readings are so weird to me for a person who's done, personal readings for the last 30 years. It's general readings are kind of interesting because it's like separating you guys into groups, right, of energy. Some of you have been there, you're getting ready to, right? With personal readings, I'd say that's where you are, right? But with, but so what we know is that no matter what, you have this golden new beginning and opportunity that you can reach and that you can grab, right? With taking action, you have so much action, because no matter what, manifesting is action. You got to take action, manifesting, chariot. So everything is saying that no matter what, over here, Libra, you are pushing towards letting go of what it was and pushing towards the new. And as you are pushing towards the new, it's unfolding for you. See, in time, there's that time perception again. Because like I said, some of you, it's going to, it just depends on how it's going to go. That is amazing, guys. Okay, I'm going to get your affirmations. Beautiful quotes and affirmations to keep you going for the mid-month, or even maybe the rest of the month. Let's see what we got here. Keep you on a positive note. Oh, what do we got? If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Yeah, well, I think we already said that. That is just affirmation. That is just confirmation on the whole reading. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. If you want success, look for it. It's right there. It's literally at your fingertips. I am focusing on what I want to experience rather than on the things I fear. Nine of Swords. Getting rid of that Nine of Swords. My gosh, you guys. You know what the next one is? You can't even make this stuff up, right? The next one says, I am focusing my thoughts, words, and actions on my desired reality. Actions. Action. Action. Shh. Just had that Def Leppard song in my head. Action. Okay, guys. Crazy, beautiful reading. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.